Must hunt.
10 whole months. Fhtagn to you, my friend. point.
Gonna do the best I can today, guys. This is really rough on me. Vizeth, we're gonna learn today why it's ill-advised to stream while as tired as I am. This looks good. All right, welcome everyone. Again, I'm sorry in advance. I'm very, very tired right now. I don't know when else I'm gonna get the stream in today other than now, so I'm trying to force it out. But I am basically falling asleep. If I wasn't standing up, I'd be falling asleep. I'm gonna do my best I can today, but please don't judge me if I do badly. I'm doing my absolute best. It's been a day. Sudden Gun, welcome to the stream, my man. Teddington, thank you so much for those 5 new cult initiates. 5642. Okay, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. There's too many letters. There's too many numbers. Thank you. Welcome, Lord Gucci for Bruno and the Gray One. Welcome to the All Has Red Team, my friend. Thanks for supporting the stream, Teddington. Jay Beers, thanks for the 10 months, my man. I hope Cthulhu fhtagn to you as well. Army Rad and Tando the Magnificent, thank you for the follow. All right, so it's Newbie Tuesday. Again, I'm gonna do the absolute best I can today. I do have a full-time job, and that job has me on a night assessment this week, which means I am working from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. and then I still have meetings that I still need to be present for during my normal waking hours. So as a result, I have been working until 5 a.m. and then I've been in meetings for most of the rest. I slept for about an hour, and then I've been in meetings and dealing with logistical stuff for most of the rest. And now I'm just trying to get the stream done so that I can go back to sleep. Because otherwise the stream wouldn't be happening until like 9 p.m. Eastern, which is not acceptable. So I'm doing the best I can here. Oh, it sounds pretty rough. It's gonna be a weird week. I'm not having a good time. Let's just get started with the TryHackMe, shall we? Let's make it a quickie stream. Well, we'll see how long the box takes. I don't know what box we're gonna do yet. I have no plans. Let's just all right, let's decide on a box here. I looked at news today to talk about, but there's really no news other than the ever encroaching specter of American fascism. There's no news in InfoSec, that is. All right, let's do this. Okay. Which box do we want to do? Let's actually do this scene right here. Foot started her first InfoSec job. Yeah, I heard about that. That's good. I didn't hear she started just now, but I heard she got one, and that's great for her. I'm very happy for her. She deserves it. All right. Well, I'm sorting by challenges, and since it is Newbie Tuesday, we're going to go with easy. And let's see. Again, if you're new to the stream, welcome. I'm usually not this deflated. I promise. I promise I'm capable of being higher energy on other days. Today is not a good day for me. All right, Git happens. Didn't we do this one? I could swear we've done this one. Oh well. Let's start with. Let's do a poll. I guess NinjaSkills. Team sounds good. I swear to God I've done some of these, but it doesn't mark them as complete. I don't understand why some of these don't get marked as completed when I finish them. IDE sounds interesting. All right, let's get the poll in. How newbie can my question get? There's no question. It's too newbie on Newbie Tuesday. Just started the Web Application Hackers Handbook 2nd edition. Still don't have a lab set up. Do you have a quick suggestion? The lab setup would be Portswigger's on Web Academy. Portswigger has a great free a lab online for you to practice your web app penetration testing. So I would look into that, Sudden Gun. I would look into that as far as specifically for web app stuff rather than a local lab. Other than that, virtual machine setup and not TryHackMe, VirtualBox are what I use. Chill Hack was, I'm pretty sure we've done that one, the Hazy Cracker. Any virtualization software, Sudden Gun, will work for setting up a lab. Yeah, get your votes in. Did I start the VM yet? Let's not choose Parrot. There we go. Let's go ahead and get connected to the TryHackMe VPN. Okay. Alrighty. I got both VMware and VirtualBox. Haven't got Kali. I guess that would be the OS to get. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple distros that you could choose from to do penetration testing from. The most popular in order are probably Kali, Parrot, and BlackArch. So if you, but you probably are gonna want a Linux platform to do your pen testing from. You could install Commando. I don't recommend it for a variety of reasons. Oh, hang on. Hey, guys, get your, I see NinjaSkills was selected, but work is calling, so let me step out. I'm going to step out for just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Do you have project managers managing your pen test assessments at work? Yes. All right, so it was NinjaSkills or whatever. This one. All right, let's join the room. What's wrong with Commando? Because you have to disable Windows Defender in order to run it. So if you're using it as a and because it's harder to get a Windows VM because of licensing issues, if you don't mind disabling Windows Defender for it, and just I mean, Commando is okay. Like, it's doing its best to be a Windows penetration testing distribution, but it still is bound by the limitations that it's Windows. I think most people prefer Bash just in general as a environment to be a command line environment over PowerShell. If you prefer PowerShell, though, more power to you. I use Commando for my daily job, but I use Commando with WSL and Kali virtual machines on top of it. I don't usually attack from Commando itself, although sometimes I do. Okay. You ever recommend Slingshot? I noticed him. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what Slingshot is. I'm sorry. If you want to explain what it is, I can give you my opinion on my tangential opinion on it, but I don't know what Slingshot is. Any insightful words about beef? It's not all that useful, like, to a pen tester, honestly. Like, beef genuinely isn't all that useful to a pen tester. Most of the time when you find a cross-site scripting vulnerability, you're done. Like, you found the vulnerability. And you just need to know how to assess its severity from there. There's no need to hook somebody's browser or whatever. Also, because modern browsers are consistently closing down its functionality, it becomes less and less useful over time. How does professional pen testing work? What if you oversee vulns that clients later fall victim to, for example? Not my problem. If I saw vulnerabilities and wrote it in the report... first of all, I'm in consulting. So companies hire me or hire my company to hire me, to hire my time to assess them. And then I just write a report telling them what vulnerabilities I found, how I exploited them, and how they can fix them. That's my involvement. If a company chooses not to act on my recommendations and then gets compromised later, it's not my problem. They probably won't even tell me about it. Like, it's not anything that it's certainly not anything that matters for me. Oh, do you mean, like, what if I miss vulnerabilities that clients later fall victim for? Also doesn't matter. You're not perfect. You shouldn't consider yourself to be perfect. And if a client later fell victim to if a vulnerability was exploited in a client that I missed, I wouldn't feel bad about it. You should not feel bad about it. People are not perfect, and yeah, I don't often do my job is security is not when you hire a pen tester. You don't hire it with a understanding of why did I start the attack box? I am so fucking tired. Look at what I'm doing here. I started the attack box and completely didn't even notice. I meant to start machine. Jeez. It's going rough. Gambit, it's rough. I'm really tired. I'm extremely sleepy. I'm just trying to get this stream out now. Because I'll feel bad if I don't stream this week. I did not mean to start the attack. Oh, wait. It's starting the attack box anyway. Okay, this is some kind of bash. This is some kind of bash room. Do we still want to do this? This doesn't seem to be hacking. This seems to be Linux stuff. This seems to be like Linux stuff. I guess we can do it really fast. It doesn't hurt to have a introduction to Linux. We'll go ahead and smash through it. It shouldn't take too long. Well, it's not gonna. It won't take more than a few minutes. We'll do it real quick here. Let's do. Which image are we doing? We'll do this one. Let me change the challenge. God, I'm moving so slow today. I'm so sorry.
A hunter must hunt.
It should only take a few minutes. It should be relatively quick for us. Sandor Clegane with the 6 months, and indoctrinating Cyber Samurai into the cult. Welcome back to the All Has Red team. Or welcome to the All Has Red team, Cyber Samurai. Thanks so much for supporting the stream, Sandor Clegane. Sudden Gun, thank you for the follow. Cthulhu fought to you, my friend. Let's move this. Okay. You mean bash through it? Yep, I guess you could say that. If it ever starts up. Where are we on Stream Raiders here? Let's just go early on Stream Raiders. Okay. I haven't eaten either, so I have to eat before after I get off the stream. I have to eat and then I have to sleep. Oh God, this week sucks. I hope Thursday won't be this miserable. How often do you have such night assessments? It's pretty rare. I'm only doing this one because I'm filling in for a friend who couldn't do it. I'm a red teamer, so I'm usually not put on the internals. I just didn't have anything to do this week on the schedule, and a friend of mine was unable to take the night assessment, so they gave it to me. Don't grab a bite from the fridge right now. I don't have anything that I wouldn't have to like make, like I'd have to cook. What if you if you eat on stream? I'm not gonna eat on. I'm not gonna go make food right now. It's okay. I can make it. Again, I only apologize to people who haven't been to the stream before, or people who are new, or people who've only been to a few streams, for how low energy I feel right now. I'm just very tired. This is not common for me. Okay, so this is a Linux challenge, I believe. Answer the questions about the following files. Are there files in this directory, I wonder? They must be in this files directory. Let's lstech.la files. And there's nothing in there. Which of the above files are owned by the best group? So there are... Let's look at cat Etsy groups. Is it Etsy group? There we go. God, I'm tired. Is there a best group? Oh, there is a best group. Okay, so we can do file, or we can do find. Start in the root directory. Start in the root directory. We're going to search for a group. Best group. So we're going to look for all files that are owned by that group. Hopefully you can see this command. It's being blocked by the... let's do it this way. It's being blocked by the chat. I don't want it to get blocked by chat. I usually don't do these rooms this way, but this is a special room. Okay, so this is the command I ran. I ran the find command. This will effectively find all files that are owned by the best group. We have D8B3 and V2VB. There we go. So there's the first one. Which of these files contain an IP address? What's the best way to search for that? I guess we could grep for a regex, huh? I'm looking for like I'm trying to think of like an automated way to do it beyond just checking every one of these files to see if they have a... Hi, Element IQ. Good to see you. You can SSH into this machine too. I guess I'd rather do that, I suppose. New user as the username and password. Okay, we'll do that. It might be, it'll look a little bit better. 1010-176-67. Strong Linux skills is essential in this field. So I don't mind doing this, especially on Newbie Tuesday. One of the first things you should learn in your hacking journey is you should get a strong understanding of how Linux works. Very important to get a strong understanding of how Linux works. Yeah, it's a little bit better because the terminal can be bigger and things like that. I guess we'll probably... Let me do some Googling. You should never be afraid to Google stuff that you don't know. I don't know everything. I Google things 1,000 times a day. Regex for IP address. It'll be easy to find a good regular expression for IP addresses. Okay. We'll do something like that, and... Let's do... How do I find files that are readable by a user? Type F, readable. Okay, let's do that. So let's do find root of... is it TAC-TF? Type F? Type F, TAC, readable. Let's pipe errors to dev null. I don't think there should be any because we're specifying the readable flag. We'll pipe that into grep. What's which one is the one that allows me to do a regex? Is it R? No. Stack E. So we'll take those files. We'll cat them out. And we will grep tac E for this regular expression. And that did not work. Let's just see what files are readable, and we'll start there. So when you're doing bash, and often in PowerShell as well, you often end up with these long commands that have pipes between them. So we're piping the output of one command into the input of another command. We get a lot of garbage here. Oh yeah, tac exec. I forgot about the tac exec flag. Thank you. So we can tac exec. Cat. Let's do it before the to dev null thing. So for the exec is we're going to execute a command on every single file that we find here. Grep tac e. The following regular expression. Missing an argument to exec. How am I missing an argument? Oh, there's no... It doesn't want to... I thought it wanted quotes. It doesn't want quotes? Okay. Missing an argument to exec. Oh, I forgot to do the 2 greater than dev null. It's fine. I think it found what I wanted anyways. Okay, we're going to do that again. I might have to put it at the very end of the whole pipeline. Why the errors when you have the tac readable? I'm not sure. Grep memory exhausted. Yippee. Okay, so I think this to dev null thing needs to go at the end. And then we'll stop seeing errors. See if that happens. We still get the permission denied errors. Great. Fucking goddamn it. Okay. I don't care. I just want to know what the fucking files are. We're trying to avoid... We're getting all of these because because find and exec and cat are trying to access files that they don't have access to, and this always happens with find. I have no idea why they consider this okay in Linux after a million fucking years of this command. I have absolutely no idea why no one makes it just removes these goddamn errors. Like, it makes no sense to me that the default behavior of find is to throw 50,000 goddamn errors. Because from files you can't access. It makes no fucking sense. The hazy cracker, I just don't have the energy today. I'm going to disable that. I just don't have it today, my man. I don't have it. Please refund his 10,000 points. I don't have it today. Please don't. I'm just going to disable it. I guess we can do another grep. Invert. Is it? No, this is... What's to invert the selection? Invert, it's V. Grep tac V. / proc. Grep -v. I understand there's probably an easier way to combine these into two. I can't think of it right now, guys. So I'm just gonna do that. Maybe that'll work. We're still getting the sys devices. I have no idea why. I don't know why we're still getting sys. Sys is clearly here. Great. It's because it's throwing errors, and I can't get the errors to go away. I don't know why it's not sending the error to dev null. I can't get it to stop showing these stupid fucking errors. I still don't know why Linux considers it acceptable to have all these fucking errors for the find command in the default. It's just gonna give me the 2 greater than dev null thing, and it doesn't work for this. Yeah, it's just the same thing I know of. Oh. I guess we'll try that. I could try attaching it to the cat command, sure. Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's do that, I guess. Genkachi and Donkey, thank you for the follow. Cthulhu fought into the both of you. I don't even know if it's working. This is a really dumb challenge for number 2 in a Linux fucking... This is number 2 in a Linux challenge. Like, number fucking 2. Like, what am I supposed to do? Cat all of these out and check do they have an IP address in them, I guess? I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. That's supposed to teach us Linux. Setting cat to all of these files. And it didn't find anything. So, I'm not sure what's broken here, guys. I did not mean to cat. Let's just get rid of this. Please kill me. Invert. Sys. I'm still gonna get the sys stuff, right? Because none of this makes any sense. Okay, I didn't get it that time. Grep. Proc. Alright, let's see if we can find it in here. What a stupid fucking challenge. I guess I'm supposed to just cat out all of these files to see if they have an IP address in them. And I'll tell you what, here's what we're going to do. This is dumb. Okay, CD files. Let's vim file.list. I don't know why I don't have a terminal. I'm in SSH. Just do nano, I guess. So we're gonna remove all the spaces and at the beginning of the... Is there 4 spaces? I think there's 4 spaces. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm going to do a for loop to loop between all of those files, I guess. I can't remember how to fucking do it. Let's just do for file in cat files.list do grep tac e and then the regular expression. I don't care if it's not readable. I'm just going to take that one. So we're going to grep for those. Echo $file. File done. Oh. I forgot the files are in fucking random places. Like... do path equals find tech name $file. This is great for Newbie Tuesday. I'm sure this makes sense to all of you. It doesn't even make sense to me. Grep. $path. Done. Okay, I think that may have worked. I don't know why it's taking so long now. Oh, because the find command is taking a while. Let's echo $path so we know where the file is located. Etsy 8v2l. Just answered, what room is this? This is NinjaSkills on TryHackMe. And I guess it's probably this one. Let's just try to cat that out and see if it... we get some base 64. So it must be just sort of accidentally meeting the regex, I guess. Which doesn't make any sense because I don't see how it could be satisfying the regex. Unless there's literally an IP address somewhere in here. Let's just see if that's the correct one, I guess. Maybe there's an IP address somewhere in this base 64 encoded mess. So you can SSH into it, but the attack box needs to be running. Great. So we'll have to start it back up again. And that answer is incorrect. Great. So let me explain what this for loop is what this bash line is trying to get done, and I guess failing. While the box spins back up again. Just separate it out so that it's easier to see, easier to read. Oh, I know what's going wrong. I forgot to do the pipe here. Oh, no, it should work, I think. No, I don't think I need the pipe there. Okay, so we're starting a for loop, which means it's going to first run, it's going to cat out our list of files. And for every file, every line in that file, it's going to do this following loop. It's going to first search for that file in the file system. It's going to look for a file with the name of the file. And it's going to set the path that it finds equal to path. Then it's going to echo out the path so I know what file the thing is contained in. I think it's just taking forever. I think the find command is just commands are just taking forever. That's why it's taking so long. And then it's going to grep. It's going to grep inside of that path, or inside of that file for this regular expression, which is a regular expression for an IP address. Don't worry about how regular expressions work at this right now. I just looked this up and Googled it, and then we're done. What's the 2dev null? It's to prevent all those goddamn errors from being spit out to the command line like find always insists upon doing. Because for some reason, the people who make...
must hunt.
What?
Al4 Zpok Boom Flame.
Security Live, thank you so much for the 10 months. I'm sorry I'm so tired today. It was, on top of just being very tired, it just wasn't a good day, guys. We're redirecting standard error to dev null so it doesn't spit out all those shitty errors that the find command always does. 2 is standard error, yes. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're actually right. That the regex is only matching things that are on a line. This is the beginning of a line, and this is the end of a line. Or wait, no, this is the beginning of the string. And this is the end of the string. I don't think that's beginning and end of a line. Okay, now I'm second guessing myself. For some reason, I don't think it works that way. I think it matches the beginning of the string. I could be wrong. I'm trying to look it up. Beginning and ending of the input string. As usual, chat is wrong.
A hunter must
The position
hunt.
anchors caret and dollar match the beginning and ending of the input string. So as usual, chat is incorrect. Incorrect, chat.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
You're not going to like this, but the contents of each of these files is all base 64. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. 10.10, 118.2. It's easy enough to fix. Why can I not connect to it? What's going on? I don't know why I can't connect to it. I've just been cavemaning. I suspect that's what you're supposed to do, and I refuse to do it that way, because we're not going to learn anything then. What the hell, dude? Am I typing it wrong? What's happening? Connection refused. It must still be spinning up. Again, you could just go file by file, find each of them, and there we go. Now it's up. Find each of them and then cat out the contents. I just don't want to do that because it's boring. Okay, so this is all just binary data. This is all just useless garbage. Okay, so let's do, if every one of the files is base 64'd, we can put on this line, we can go cat dollar path and then grep for this regular expression. Can try this, I suppose. Oh. God, I'm so. Oh my God, please kill myself. Please kill me. Oh my God. Can I please fucking cat out the files? Okay. Oh my God, I can't do anything today. I'm so sorry, guys. This is miserable. I can't remember how anything happens. Okay. Can I open the terminal? Good. I know it's going to take forever because the stupid people designed this challenge once you just cat out all the files one after the other, which is giga boring. Start line 1, 2, 3, 4. missed one. There. I'm overthinking that too, I think, but whatever. Okay, paste that in. Oh, I didn't base 64 unencode it. Fuck. Base 64-D. We still, this one is still for some reason. Or it's not, this is just the first one it finds. So now it's looking for the second file. This is going to take forever. Every single find command takes 1,000,000 years. New headset? No, it's the same headset. Let's first get all the paths for the files and write them to a text, and then iterate over lines of text. It would be easier. I guess. Yeah. But it still has to run. How do can I do a find command for all of, one find command for all of these files? I guess we probably could. We could just regex again. Search for multiple file names. Okay, can we do this maybe? Maybe instead of this we can do... Oh, I can't even think. This is painful. I thought this would just take a few minutes and I regret all of my life choices right now. Can I just do like this? Cat files.list. Will that work? No. Of course not. That's far too simple. Attack iname? Okay, people telling me what to do without explaining what they're doing at all. I'm just going to completely ignore you. If you're telling me what to do and not explaining why, then I'm just going to completely ignore you. I'm not just putting random shit into the fucking terminal. I'm not in the mood today, guys. I'm not in the mood for reboot, tac W, or whatever it is you're trying to get me to do. Why do we need to ignore case? We don't need to ignore case. We don't need to ignore case. That doesn't make any sense. I just want to run one... Is there a way to run a single file command on a list of file names? Oh god, Xargs. Yeah, I guess Xargs would be the way, huh? I can never remember how to use Xargs. Wow, very beginner room. Wow, very interesting. Wow, what an interesting beginner room. I don't know, I thought this one would be a simple one that I could knock out in a few minutes and because it was labeled easy. Guess not. Alright, how do I do this with Xargs? It just keeps getting more complicated. I like how every single suggestion makes it 10 times more complicated. I can't remember how to use Xargs. I've used it before. I can't remember how. Like, this is supposed to be the replace string, right? Like, okay, this is not, okay, goodbye. This is worthless. Okay, anything, please explain the command instead of just putting a bunch of garbage. What are we doing? We are watching me kill myself over a stupid, easy Linux challenge. Just trying to do a basic, simple thing with find. But find spits out all the fucking errors, regardless of what I do with this when trying to just do a simple pipe. So that doesn't work. So we're now having to find increasingly complicated ways to do it. Why did I do this box? I don't know. I thought it'd be easy. I just really wanted an easy one today. Instead, I get this fucking stupid garbage. Okay. How does Xargs work? I don't know what I'm doing. And if I ask chat, I'm going to get reboot tac W, so I'm just not in the mood. Xargs. What is tac 0? Terminated by a null character instead of by white space. I guess attack I. And then we just put the command. Yeah. There we go. So that found all of the files. Okay. Okay, so we've got all the files there. I've used xargs many times before. I can just never remember how to use it. I don't use it often enough. Cat. Let's do for path in cat filepaths.list. Get rid of this find command. Let's try this, I guess. Let's remove the base 64 and just see if the IP address is not base 64 encoded. Okay. Let's make sure this is going correctly. Yeah, that works. So the regex must not be working. Goody. Let's do grep.
A hunter must
We don't
hunt.
need to do the cat.
X.
Oh, I have to pipe. I have to do. And there are no... Maybe we have to do the base 64 decode. Let's just look at this one. Is this one base 64 encoded? They're all base 64 encoded. Of course they are. Base 64-D. So we'll do it that way then. Base 64 invalid input. Yippee. Boy, do I absolutely love this box. This is very, very fun. How are we getting invalid input? Do echo $path.
I prefer base 69 encoding.
Incredibly. I do too. It's a very nice version of encoding. This regular expression just doesn't seem to work. Okay, so I no longer trust this. I don't care if it's accurate. I just want to find stuff and something. How am I getting base 64 invalid input for that file? God. Yep, it's this file. For whatever reason, this is considered bad base 64. No, it's not. Or it said now it says base 64 invalid input. Regex just isn't working, guys. Let's try this. Is there just legitimately no... Which of these files contains an IP address? Oh my fucking god, dude. What? Okay, I guess we're just going down the list. I'm done. I'm done with this. We're going down the list. I don't know what the fuck they want from me. I don't know what format their stupid fucking IP address is in, but I just don't have the patience for it anymore. I don't know what fucking format it's in, but I guess we'll It's not doing the whole goddamn file. It's not doing all the files. It thinks I don't want it to do all the files for some reason. That's good. Okay, let's go file by file. I've so lost my patience. I'm just done. This is a very stupid machine. Where's the fucking IP address? I've used 3 different regexes. None of them have worked. Where's the fucking IP address? Where the fuck is the IP address? I'm tired of it. It's boring now. I'm done. I don't see any fucking IP address in this file. For some reason, grep is not working. So, we have to do it this way. Very, very stupid machine. It's in the OIMO file? I already looked in there. It wasn't in there. It's right here. I don't know why grep doesn't find that. Stupid fucking challenge, dude. I'm so not interested. Why doesn't this fucking regex work? It doesn't work. Regex just doesn't work.
May we move to a CTF challenge easy box on proving grounds or something? Seems like this isn't very fun.
It's
Joined
not.
last, so wasn't here for if this box was chat picked or not.
Don't know.
This challenge is too much a weird problematic.
It's just such a weird fucking box that does that with these challenges you'll never actually have. I did omit them. It didn't do anything. It's still, I just want to, at this point, I just want to know why the fuck the regex isn't working. Extended regular expression. For capital E. Still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. Okay, no. I don't know. I'll just try a different one, I guess. So we tried a million. So the whole problem we've had this whole time is that the regex doesn't work. So that's good. Yep, that's great. Good challenge. Very fun. Wow. Okay, we're moving on. Which file has the SHA-1 hash? At least that one is easy. So we take each of these files. The next challenge is which file has the SHA-1 hash. This is infinitely easier than the last one. We do filepaths.list, do SHA-1 sum $path. Let's do echo $path. And then we'll pipe this into grep. We'll grep for the hash it's concerned about. We could simply hash all of the files, but we could simply show all the files because there's not a whole lot of them. There we go. That one was much easier. Okay. All right. Next one is which file contains 230 lines. wc-help. It's probably just going to be tac L. Most of these can just be accomplished with a for loop. Echo $path. wc-l $path. We're looking for one that's 230. All of these are 209. Said which file contains 230 lines, and word count is counting 209 lines in each and every one of them. We can refine this a little bit with another echo. Oh my goodness, I missed it. Security Live. My goodness, you're so kind. How many subs is that? Oh. 11 subs. Thank you so much, Security Live. That's so kind of you. Urizen Lux, Mysteries 83, Ladried Potato, Rye Skill, Northern Canuck, well below average, X Space, Green Spock, Teosec, Reckless in Texas, The Outcast. Welcome to the All Has Red team. Thanks so much for supporting the stream, Security Live. Oreo Bite, thanks for the 100 Sigil biddies. I'm going to finish the challenge because chat voted on it, but I'm not happy about it. Leroy, welcome. You've been indoctrinated by, is it B2 Prezimo? Thank you so much, B2 Prezimo. Jifram with 69 nice tiggle biddies. Metakin with the 4 months of Prime. Ticker with the 6 months of Prime. Thank you both. Fib TV and Bura C10, thank you for the follow. And Bot Labs Dev, thank you for the follows. All of these files have 209 lines in them. Okay. Is there a file that I'm missing? V2L, BNY0. Yeah, there's files that I'm missing for some reason. Okay. I don't care to figure it out anymore. I don't care. Okay, BNY0. Okay, there's no file called that. That's good. C4ZX, D8B3, FH, OIMO, PFBD, RMFX, SRSQ, UQYW, V2VB. Yep. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess it must be the file that doesn't exist. There's one file that doesn't exist. So it must be that one. And lo and behold, it was. I tried to search for this file ignoring case. It doesn't exist. So, well-made machine. Very well-made machine. Which file's owner has an ID of 502? Let's just do LS-TAC-L, dollar path. Probably newer user. Yep. So it's this file. Which file is executable by everyone? This one. I don't know why that first one was so fucking hard and all the rest are super easy. But there we go, we did it. Good work, team. Alright, moving on. It's OTR. Thank you so much for the 400 tingle biddies. That's very kind of you. I don't even know why that one had to be so hard.
Well done, L4Z Draco.
I'm having a shitty day on top of the fact that I desperately need to go to sleep. It's basically the equivalent of like 2 a.m. for me when I've been up and working all day. So it's tough, but I'll be all right. Here for you guys. All right, let's pick a different one. Challenges. Let's hide completed. I don't want to brute force. Source. Easy peasy. Again, I'm very sorry for my overall energy level today and why I seem so irritable. I'm on nights this week and I need to go to I need to sleep. I need to sleep, I need to eat. I'm hurting right now. Team. Let's do IDE. All right, get your votes in. It's okay if you just want to chill and chat. No, we're doing normal Newbie Tuesday stuff. Orbital Gun, thank you so much for the 69 tickle biddies. Tyler D and Pei Haysem, thank you for the follows. Let's do Stream Raiders. I just didn't expect that box to take so long. Because there was one of them that was just completely unreasonable. There we go. Time to DoorDash this man a fucking pizza or something? I don't know. I'll make some food after we're done.
Time to DoorDash this man a fucking pizza or something.
I appreciate you guys' consideration. It looks like Easy Peasy is definitely winning, so we will do that one. If I can find it. Here it is. Alrighty. So I'm just starting a new TMUX terminal. If you don't know what that is, it's just a terminal multiplexer. That means it basically enhances the capabilities of my terminal, so I can split the terminal in half like this. I know it doesn't look right here, but that's just because the ASCII art is all fucked up. You can split it that way. You can do a lot. You can create a new window like that. You can delete windows. It's just it's a much easier way of working inside your terminal. Okay, so Easy Peasy should be spinning up. I spun it up, didn't I? No, I didn't. So we'll start it up. On the plus side, I'm making my way. I'm getting better with. I've been working on the learning the basics of like how to code in Solidity and so on for crypto stuff, and I think we'll soon be able to do some crypto CTF streams. I have also located there actually are some challenges that we can do online that are specifically on blockchain security. So we'll be able to dig into those soon once I feel comfortable with my overall foundation in crypto and Web3. Crypto. I'm like, we're not being crypto bros. No, nothing. We're not being crypto bros. I'm just learning. In my spare time, I'm learning the technology so that I can understand its security implications. We're not catching any crypto wave. I'm not investing in crypto. I'm not going to be a crypto developer. I am here to try and understand crypto so that I can... I'm here to try and understand it so that I can destroy it, essentially. We use the stones to destroy the stones. You can look at these, some vulnerable Solidity contracts to hack into. You see, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Ethereum smart contract security. It's meant to be both fun and educational. Series of challenges in different categories. See, this looks fun, right? We're not going to do one right now. Okay. So it looks like this is deployed on the Ropsten test network. I'll explain what that means. I've learned how to do tests. I've learned how to do all of this. I know what all this is. And I know how to manage it. So I'm not going to teach you right now. I'm just taking a look at these challenges. Press the red button on the left to deploy the challenge contract. Yeah, so I have to install MetaMask in order to get the red button, I assume. This tells to capture the flag. You don't need to do anything with the contract once it's deployed. Just click the check solution button to verify that you deployed successfully. Yeah, so this is the kind of stuff we're going to do. Once I feel comfortable with the basics of Solidity, this is what we're going to do. I hope this seems fun to you guys because it seems fun to me, and that's what we're doing. I found other ones too. There are a surprising amount of security related stuff available already for us to dig into. You should know how to code. Is it going to be on Newbie Tuesdays? It will not be on Newbie Tuesdays. It'll probably be on Cthulhu Thursdays and Fun Day Sundays. This is blockchain security. I don't expect a newbie to understand blockchain security. I don't understand blockchain security yet. I'm still learning. I'm still learning the basics of Solidity, how to deploy smart contracts, how to test them, how to code in them. Solidity is the language in which you code in. I'm doing it in Solidity and Python because Python is what I'm most familiar with. Alright, so let's Nmap easy peasy. We'll start with just your basic Nmap scan because this is Newbie Tuesday. Blockchain. Yeah, we use the stones to destroy the stones. My intent is going to be to point out how insecure this whole technology is and how we shouldn't use it. We're going to be going deep into how a blockchain works and how it can be subverted and how it empowers attackers to do whatever they want to do. Okay, so we did a basic Nmap scan of the top most common 1,000 ports. That's Nmap's default behavior. Recall that there are 65,535 TCP ports, and Nmap is only scanning the most common 1,000 ports by default. We're going to have it scan all those ports again, except with attack SC. We'll just have attack port 80 because port 80 is the only one that's open. And we'll run attack SC for default scripts, default enumeration scripts. Attack SV for enumerate versions. And ON for output to a file called Nmap. So we see robots.txt is present. Let's go ahead and do, before we start doing manual enumeration, let's start doing an all port scan. We're going to scan all 65,535 TCP ports. Now that will take a while, so now let's go ahead and come over here. Okay, we did see that Nmap told us about robots.txt. Disallow root. Robots not allowed. Okay, so they're just, it looks like they're just not they're not allowing their website to be spidered spidered at all. So let's do GoBuster. Do a directory brute force of this. Hey, Al-Belaju. Hey, my friend. How you doing? I think it's a good way to get yourself to learn more. Yeah, you should always be learning. I'm interested in the technology, even if I think it's a privacy and security disaster. Mio-same, thank you for the follow. And you should be aware of the security implications, too. Even if you're not a crypto bro, this technology is not going anywhere anytime soon. So if it reaches any more widespread adoption than it currently has, you're going to want to know the security implications. You're just going to want to know. What is TACU? That's the URL. So we are doing a directory brute force of this web server. We see a /hidden directory. Let's have a look-see there. We appear to be in a horror movie of some kind. Let's view page source. See if there's anything in the source. Well, given the fact that they're just giving us a JPEG here. This looks like it's reaching out to somewhere on the open internet. Well, maybe we're supposed to search inside of that. Let's do Feroxbuster instead, so that I don't have to keep... I don't have Feroxbuster. I find critical infrastructure hacking interesting, but it's hard to develop real hands-on experience skills there while I'm staying legal. Yeah, I mean, you'd want to get into red teaming, I suppose. Red teaming is good for that. PBX, you can also find like you can find PLC software online, open source, to poke at. All right, so let's try Feroxbuster now. The difference between Feroxbuster and GoBuster is that Feroxbuster will automatically start brute forcing any subdirectories it finds. So when it finds the hidden directory, it will automatically start brute forcing that as well. Feroxbuster is similar to GoBuster, it's just more automated. And it's also written in Rust and not Go. You have to be really careful with Feroxbuster. Yeah, I don't use Feroxbuster on clients because I find it tends to bring the website down. Because it spins up an entirely new instance of itself whenever it brute forces a subdirectory. And tends to just pound the website harder and harder and harder, which is not great. So, but in this case, I'm gonna use it in this case because also go to bed soon. We will once we finish this box. So now it's found the hidden directory, and now it's brute forcing the hidden directory as well as the root directory at the same time. Have you tried RustScan? I have tried it. I find it misses stuff. I find it and MassScan both miss stuff. So I just use regular old Nmap most of the time. Okay. Now, I wonder if this could be a steganography thing, but the problem is that it looks like it's pulling this from the open internet. Yeah, this is the machine right here. Or this is the photo right here. This is where it's being pulled from. I guess there is hidden whatever. Perfect. Thank you. Dead end. Well, let's look at this. View page source. This also is oh, we see something here. So this is kind of an unrealistic CTF machine, but that doesn't mean we can't learn something. Okay, so we found the first flag. How many ports are open? There's just the one port, I believe. Okay, it looks like there was another port in the all port scan. Oh, the all port scan is still going. So I guess it doesn't even say port. Oh, here it is. Discovered open port. So it's still, there must be another port open it hasn't found yet. What's the version of Nginx? 1.6.1. What's running on the highest port? Well, we don't have all the ports yet, so. Using GoBuster, find flag 1. We've already done that. If you have questions, please do feel free to ask. I know I'm tired, but I'm not so tired that I can't ask your questions. Okay. Okay, we have hidden and whatever. So it's these files, like Norway, this thing here, these files are on the open internet. Let's just, I guess we can look for steganography in these. It's something to do while we wait. wget. We need to use wget for this rather than right-click save as, because it preserves the wget preserves the metadata, and I want the metadata. So we're gonna run exif tool on these. Okay. Do Feroxbuster, GoBuster, and Hydra do the same thing? No, they all have different capabilities. GoBuster has more features. Feroxbuster is just more automated. Hydra is a completely different tool entirely for brute forcing credentials, brute forcing user accounts, not subdirectories on a web page. Okay, so I don't have exif tool. EPT. I've actually really been enjoying just the raw coding of learning Solidity. Just the raw it's
A hunter must hunt.
I don't know, it's cool technology to play around with. It works differently than every other application I've had out there. Blockchain just works differently than every other application out there, so it feels really new and interesting, and I'm just enjoying digging into it, to be honest with you. That doesn't mean I think that crypto is a good thing. Install. I just want exif tool. Yeah, it's Feroxbuster is just nice and automated, which works for me in this particular situation. Okay, so we have exif tool, lost places, We see the file was created on April 11th. I guess this box is new, is recent. When was this box made? $640 days old. So the file's been updated since then. What Linux distribution are you using? This is just Kali. We see some information. There doesn't seem to be anything too interesting there. Let's look at Norway now. Nothing is different there. These are JPEGs, so we can do. We need steghide. Sudo apt-tech-y install steghide. We can search these photos for steganography. Steganography is a way of hiding data in a photograph in plain sight. I always forget. Is it steghide extract TACF? God fucking damn it. I can never remember how to use this stupid tool. Steghide TAC SF. So intuitive. So it needs to be steghide extract TAC SF. And we'll try Norway as well. No data. Let's see if we found any more subdirectories. We have not. Do you have any pen tester roadmap? Just do TryHackMe. Honestly, just the only roadmap you need is to get on TryHackMe, set the skill level. When they ask you, set your skill level to the minimum possible, say you're completely new, and do what TryHackMe recommends you to do. That's the best roadmap you have. And at least that's the simplest way that I can put it. It still hasn't found another open port. Yeah, and don't be afraid to look at write-ups, certainly. That guy Kim with the 3 months of Prime. Welcome back to the All Has Red team, my friend. Thanks for supporting the stream. Let's do... I mean, honestly, a lot of people... So this is the problem, okay? This is the problem. People are like, I want to learn how to pen test, and, but I don't know how. And then they'll just never start. Just because they feel like they're not 100%, 1,000% sure to how to get started. They don't have anyone to hold them by the hand and lead them in. Listen, hacking is not an enterprise where you can expect to be held by the hand all the time, okay? I'm not saying that it's not okay to be a beginner and to ask for help. It certainly is. But the best way to learn is just to forget this idea of having some kind of a perfect lesson plan or roadmap, and just dive in. Just do TryHackMe. TryHackMe is going to make it as good as you possibly can. Make an account on TryHackMe. It's free. Tell them that you know nothing, and they'll give you challenges that assume you know nothing and explain things to you. Okay? That's the best thing you can do. It's free. There's no reason not to do that. So that's the best thing that you can do off the top of your head. And it's the same thing, and they have different learning paths as well. They'll have a blue team learning path. They have a red team learning path. But ultimately, you just need to start learning. I get this a lot when people say, well, Al, what programming language do you recommend that I learn? Like, buddy, like, what programming language is good to start with? Like, just literally any of them. Like, in no uncertain terms, any of them. Just pick one. Pick one that, every programming, the reason there are so many different programming languages is because they're all good for different things. Like, Python is excellent for automating tasks, data analysis, simple syntax, and so on and so forth. Python is very intuitive, simple syntax. However, if you're looking to make backdoors and write malware, and if you're looking for lower level access to the operating system and the Windows API, Python's going to be terrible for you. You can't use Python for that. For that, you're going to be C++, C++, C Sharp, Nim, Rust, Go. Those are all good languages for that. If you're more interested in web exploitation, maybe JavaScript. Like, literally just pick a language. Java is also fine to start with. People who really want to start aren't looking for excuses. Exactly. Like, and I don't want to castigate people, because I know what it's like to be early on in your development. By the way, we're just taking a break while we wait for this. I'm assuming I need to find something else that I haven't seen yet. So there's not really anything else I can enumerate until that other port pops out. We know there's another port. So I was there too. Okay, listen. Let me just go back to the face cam. We're still doing the box. I'm just waiting for the scans to finish. So people, I understand there's a big problem with just starting learning. Because you're like, well, what if this other language is better for me or easier? What if it's going to be more useful? Or with pen testing is quite niche and esoteric. So it's common for people to not really know how to get started. And it's totally reasonable. It's totally fine. The problem with it is that people end up just not starting just because they're not 100% confident that they're starting in the best possible way. Like the scientifically calculated best possible way. Is Java good for hacking? Yeah. Java is useful. I find the syntax a little bit annoying because of how aggressively object-oriented they are. Like, Python is also object-oriented, but they don't force you to make classes and namespaces and so on. If you want to write malware, your best options are going to be Go, C, C++, Nim, and Rust, probably. Once you learn when it comes to learning a programming language, the first language is critical, because after that, it's all pretty much just learning different syntax. Like, after that, it's pretty much just all learning different syntaxes for the same things. Like, every programming language is going to have a while loop. Every programming language is going to have variables. Every programming language is going to have a for loop, and so on and so forth. It's just about learning the different ways in which different programming languages do stuff. That's about all it is. You just need to start. Once you learn that first programming language, it's infinitely easier. Like, I'm trying to pick up Solidity right now. If you've never heard of Solidity, Solidity is the Ethereum programming language in which smart contracts and NFTs are written. So I'm learning Solidity right now. And it's substantially easier because I've learned a whole bunch of other programming languages in the past. Because I just sat down and learned Python one time. I just started doing stuff. What I always say is, you need to take your hands like this. Okay? The best roadmap is taking your hands like this, hold them up like this. You're going to take them, and you're going to place them on the keyboard. You're going to place them on the keyboard, and you're going to do stuff. Like, try not to get wrapped around the axle about the scientifically best roadmap you could possibly be following. Don't get wrapped around the axle about that. If really you want to, if you really want to get started, just start. Just start learning. Like, I don't know how else to put it other than that. If you specifically want to learn pen testing and don't know where to start at all, TryHackMe will hold your hand as much as anything else in the industry will, and it's free. Do TryHackMe. It's free, and if you like it, you can consider subscribing to TryHackMe, and you can consider doing OSCP or some of Offensive Security's new beginner stuff. Okay? But that stuff costs money, so start with the free stuff first. There's an endless amount of free content out there for you to draw knowledge from. Do that. Okay? And yeah, when it comes to programming, I highly recommend you learn a programming language. Is it technically true that you can be a pen tester and not be a good programmer? Yes, that is technically the case. I have known decent pen testers who were not programmers. Okay? It is possible. However, you are definitely going to hit a wall at some point. All of the best pen testers are programmers. They just know how to code. They can modify code. They can write their own tools. They can, they're comfortable working with code in a variety of programming languages. And so the earlier that you sit down and you commit yourself to learning a programming language, the better. If you absolutely insist that I recommend a language for you to learn, do Python. Python's what I started with. Python, there are people who would argue that you're gimping your growth if you start in Python because, unless you're George Hotz and writing in fucking assembly or something, you're starting the wrong way. That's ridiculous. Okay, just start with Python. If you're on Windows and you want to do a Windows-specific platform, C# is fine. Python or C# is where I would start. Both of them are very readable languages and very understandable for beginners. C++ will kill you. I would not recommend starting with C or C++, yes. As a beginner, I would not recommend starting with C or C++. I would recommend starting with Python, and I would recommend starting with C#. Both of those languages are very useful to a pen tester for various reasons. You just have to sit down and start coding. Take your hands, put them on the keyboard, and learn. Katos0 with the 5 months of Prime. And Saryu, thank you for the follow. Okay, to someone... we're still waiting for this, by the way. Time to start with Golang. Golang is great. I personally haven't used much Go. I learned a little bit of it over the holidays, actually. While I was home for the holidays, I sat down and just started to learn Go in my spare time. I didn't get very far. All I did was write like a basic reverse shell in Go. I learned how to do threading, and because Go is really focused around threading and so on. Go is great. I think Go is a plenty fine language to learn. I think its syntax is a little annoying. Only 7%. Okay, can someone look at the write-up so I don't get accused of looking at a write-up? Can someone look at the write-up for EasyPeasy? Let me change the current challenge. Someone look at the write-up for EasyPeasy and tell me what the other port is. I do these boxes without a write-up, without any help. If someone can glance at a write-up and tell me which port it is that this is supposed to find, just so that we can't, just so that it doesn't take 4 fucking hours. 6498. Okay, well, you said 2 different things. I'm just trying to avoid this taking absolutely a million years. Because I'm incredibly bored with waiting for this scan to finish. Okay, so we do have something open on 6498. Okay, we have SSH running on 6498. There are 3 ports open, 65, 524. Again, this Nmap scan would have eventually found these ports. I'm just asking chat for the sake of time and brevity to just tell me what the ports are so that we can move on with our lives. By the way, this is fucking beautiful. I want to go. I really want to go to Norway and see this. This is amazing. I really feel like I'm missing out by having never been to Scandinavia. All right, so the highest port I think is Apache. 3 ports open. And Apache is on the highest port. There we go. So we have another web server to start enumerating here. $65,524. Okay, so we have Apache here. Let's go ahead and Ferox Buster looks like it finished, so we'll just have it do 65,524 now. Another really important thing about pen testing, guys, is that you never know everything. If you think I'm going to work with the full knowledge that I have a full I'm going to work every day with the full knowledge that I know everything I'm going to tackle that day. I have a handle on everything. I know how to handle it all. You're completely wrong. Okay? You're completely and totally wrong. I go into work every single day knowing that I don't know everything and prepared to research on the job and figure stuff out. So honestly, every single day, honestly, the first day you decide to just wing it and start learning is the first day that you learn how to be an actual pen tester, because every real pen tester out there is just kind of winging it and learning as they go. I promise you that is the case. Needed for cybersecurity? No. Those certifications would be more valuable than a degree. If you had those certifications, it would be more valuable. They would be each more valuable on a resume instead of a degree. Sometimes you'll run into jobs that like require a bachelor degree. But honestly, the industry is trending away from that. In general, because there's so much talent in this field that doesn't have a degree. And there's a ton of demand right now. Like every single day I have probably 5 to 6 recruiters reach out to me. And that's not a flex. That's just what the job market is like in cybersecurity right now. If you're in cybersecurity at all, you're probably getting reached out to by recruiters like multiple times a day. Let's do intercept on. Okay, so we can change our user agent. 25, 524. So Ferox Buster is hammering this, so we're not able to easily browse to it. I just want to see robots.txt again, dude. Here. Oh, it wasn't Ferox Buster. It was actually just... It was actually just burp. My bad. How do they get you? LinkedIn? Yeah, usually LinkedIn. I also have profiles on Glassdoor and Indeed. So we don't get anything else. Yeah, there's lots of sites you could use. From what I've seen, recruiters are having a hard time finding people who are passionate about the job. If you already work in cybersecurity, you're already a good candidate. I mean, the industry is still just fairly new. So it is, people are still catching up to it, I guess. OSCP is definitely, if you're looking, should I get a degree or should I get OSCP? Get OSCP every time. It's more valuable and less money. OSCP, at least for a pen testing position. Hell, even for a blue team position, I would say it's probably going to be more better bang for your buck than a degree. Okay. Still haven't found anything. Oh yeah, the scans are done. Let's see. SSH was open. Apache is the only thing that there has to be stuff on Apache. So what am I missing here? We've got the user agent. I guess I can try putting that hash into CrackStation. I don't think it'll turn anything up, but we can try it. Maybe this hash cracks to something that's important. This is kind of a CTF-y machine, so I'm just going to try this. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, it doesn't crack. Did we actually look at the page source? Okay. It's encoded with BA, probably base 64. At least we found it before I spent more time on this garbage. So it's probably not base 64 then. Let's go to CyberChef. It's base something. We can get rid of this. Put in our input. We're going to look in the data format section. Base 32 is all caps, I think. Yeah. From base 45. Okay, it doesn't work either. From base 58, nothing. From base 62, Nothing else matter. Okay? Progress. Oh, we're in the matrix, guys. Okay, what is this? View page source. So we have some garbage here, and we have another image for us to wget and exif tool and stuff. Let's do that. Because I have a feeling the box like this is giving me the idea that it's going to hit me with some fucking stego. I'm just getting a big stego vibe here. Steg, hide, extract. Nope. So nothing there. So what is this? This is probably this is hex. This could be just hex encoded. From hex, delimiter, none. So it looks like it isn't anything. It's 64 characters long. Perryman with the 8-month re-indoctrination into the cult. Mr. Muddy Pants, thank you for the follow. And aye, sir, thank you for the follow. Did you try magic in CyberChef? I mean, I could try magic on this. This is just hexadecimal. It's hex. It may just be a... it may just be some kind of a hash. Well, let's just see if this is some kind of a hash. It's 64 characters long, so it's not any type of hash that I see all the time. SHA-2 256. Okay, came in really hot there, Metroid Prime. Okay, let's try this. Password not found. We can try and John it. Is it SHA-256 sum? God fucking damn it. Nothing is ever easy. I swear to God, dude. What format? What specific fucking... what specific thing, for whatever fucking reason, do I have to put in here to get SHA-256? Fucking Christ. It's every time with John. Like... Whenever you have PHP, like, whenever you have, like, some kind of hash format, it's always some kind of weird-ass fucking raw SHA-256. Okay, great. Thank you. I don't know why I can't just put SHA-256, but alright. Jesus fucking Christ. See if it cracks. It did not crack. I mean, we could just Ferox Buster this, which I guess we should. See if that gives us anything. Did you try it as a URI? I have not. I guess we should do that. Oh my god, are you kidding? Okay. Nothing there. Maybe we in the root directory? Nope. I feel like it has to crack. Maybe we could just try Googling the hash. MD5 hashing. See if the hash has popped up anywhere. We can do this. Search. Oh, this is hash and unhash. Oh, right here. Decode. Verse decryption failed, no match found. They give you a list to download in the second challenge section. As a pen testing noob, now I have Kali on a USB, and since I switch a lot between my laptop and my desktop PC, I created VirtualBox on my laptop and my desktop to boot from that USB. Do you think that that's a viable solution? I mean, just have a I mean, the problem with the Kali Linux Live is that your files won't persist. Like, if you save files or install new tools on that Kali, they'll be wiped the next time you boot the machine. That's why it's called Live. It's not a persistent environment. It's just you spin up into a temporary environment. This website is covered in ads? It is. I'm not sure what else to try, guys. I'm just thinking, like, what else I can try. I've already tried to crack it multiple ways, and if it was meant to crack, I feel like it would have. Trying to think of anything we haven't tried yet. This hasn't found anything. Maybe this means something other than being the user agent. I mean, it's just a hash. This looks like an MD5 hash. I think Crack Station will be better for that hash. We can just at least see if it is something. Yeah, it's nothing. That was what was in Rock U, right? Or not Rock U. I'm so tired. Robots. Yeah, I don't know what that is supposed to be. We got a base 64 encoded thing at the... in the... Just use the word list? I already tried the word list. Oh! It decrypted it. So it worked here, but not in crack... Okay. Apparently it worked here and not in crack station. Alright, well we have something now. So this is flag 2. Crack the hash with easypeasy.txt. So they dropped me a text file. Well, I'm glad we found that. I've never used this website before. I only found it by just Googling the hash. So that was surprising. Maybe we're supposed to crack this. Let's move downloads. Easy. Oh, it's... hang on. I have to copy it from my... I downloaded it on my Windows machine. I have to copy it. By the way, you know what I watched last night to help me stay awake? This could be potentially ill-advised. But I watched a movie that I was confident would keep me awake. Because I was very tired. And that means I watched a horror movie I knew would scare me. So which horror movie do you think scared me? It's relatively recent. I think it came out in 2018. 2018, it would have been it. Yeah, the NFT video. No. The Nun? Oh god, no. The Nun was fucking terrible. That movie was miserable. Let's just drop it into TryHackMe. I'm only bringing this up while because I just saw... I may have downloaded the movie by, we're not going to say if the means were legal. Kudiakbus gets it correct. I watched Hereditary. Or at least I had it on in the background. I had Hereditary on in the background while I was working. And I would say that I was correct. Because I was scared and it did keep me awake. So I got what I wanted. I went to see that movie with somebody who didn't find it scary really at all, but I find that movie super scary. Have you ever watched the movie Who Am I and did you like it? I don't think I've seen that movie. But Hereditary is, I would argue, like, Hereditary is one of the best horror movies of the recent years. I watched High Life last night. High Life had me. It's a good slow burn. I love a good slow burn. And it was a thinking movie. Robert Pattinson does pretty well in it. And they even excited me at spaghettification. They showed spaghettification, which is an actual scientific term if you don't know. Spaghettification. That's a real term. That's a real thing. So which hash should I be trying to crack then? So I was really excited when they showed that, because it was cool. Because it was cool. The car crash scene. Oh god, yeah, that scene. You almost knew what was about to happen, but you couldn't look away. I deeply recommend, if you like horror movies, to watch horror movies. Do watch Hereditary, I mean to say. Because Hereditary is one of the best. Honestly, all you need to know that the Oscars are a complete fucking sham for money is to know that Toni Collette did not win an Oscar for Hereditary. That is the performance of her career. I love Toni Collette. I've seen her in a lot of stuff. absolutely blows it the fuck out in Hereditary. It is insane how good she is in that movie. It is fucking insane how good she is in that movie. If you like horror movies and haven't seen Hereditary, I do highly, highly recommend it. It's pretty much as good as horror movies get. In recent years. Is there anything I missed in here? Any kind of stupid crap that I missed? I just want to make sure I got the right hash. So I got this. I went to... I mean, it's got to be the other hash at this thing, right? I tend to less like movies where they show human physical torture. Can't stand that shit. I mean, Hereditary is not one of those movies. Nobody gets physically tortured in Hereditary. It is gory, though. I would... Dear God, is that movie gory at times. Holy fuck. But I would not say... I still hold Insidious. Insidious is fucking great for like the first 2/3 of it, and then in my opinion, it kind of fell apart in the last act. It just really collapsed. You know what I saw over the weekend, chat? I saw a Finnish movie. Like I didn't finish a movie, like a movie from the country of Finland. Do we have any Finnish bros in chat? Any folks from Finland? Hostel was the film that hit my horror limits. Hostel is torture porn. It's just overt torture porn. Believe it or not, I actually literally like I like Hostel 2 more. Finland here? Oh, great, Top Fuel. Well, I watched a movie from your fine homeland called The Hatching, and I was expecting one thing with it based on the description and kind of got another thing. It was a very interesting movie with, like, really great special effects, or practical effects. That movie was very good. I recommend that. If you like horror movies, The Hatching is pretty good. It's not super scary. It's more body horror than anything. A Quiet Place is really good. I don't know. I think A Quiet Place is a little overrated. Like, what we browsed to. I'm like, what am I supposed to crack? I tried to crack the hash. It failed. I tried to crack this hash. It failed. What hash do I need to crack? What hash remains uncracked? Does anybody remember a hash I found that remains uncracked? Prisoners is a criminally... I don't remember if I've seen that one. I've seen a lot of movies. There's a daylight only... You're talking about Midsommar, Feliz Masas Into Matico. That was made by the same guy as made Hereditary. Yeah, that was the Midsommar. And I saw Midsommar on release because of how good Hereditary was when I saw it. I'm at a loss here. Like, it tells me to crack the hash. We've tried to crack it. We tried to crack it and failed. There's no other directories. This is just a very CTF machine. It's very obtuse, like what the fuck you're supposed to do. Like, what is this hash for? We tried to crack this. Let me make sure it's the correct hash. Yeah, it's got the whole hash in there. Starts with 9.4 and ends in 8.1. Like, I don't even know. Like, is this supposed to be a Steghide password, I wonder? Let's try Steghide. Nope. I don't... Look at the Apache. I already looked at the Apache page. I looked at it multiple times. Oh, there's another image here. Binary code Pixabay. And this is actually hosted on the target. Let's pull this down. And we can try for Stego with that, I guess. Nothing. We could try that hash. I don't know what else to use this hash for. It doesn't crack. Nope. So what the fuck is this hash good for? We searched for it on here. It looks like it was found on this web page. Could just be the binary. Yeah, maybe we are supposed to like parse that image or something. Yeah, it looks like the MD5 of this hash is this string. Well, now we're running into write-ups. We don't want to run into write-ups. Yeah, so this value hashed produces these values. But what is this a hash of? Cyberchef it from Hex? I think I tried that already. Yeah, I did try it. It's nothing. I don't really know what to try here. I mean, this worked before. And specifically, the page says crack this hash. Look. Crack the hash with easypeasy.text. What's the flag 3? Like... I mean, maybe it's not a SHA-256 hash. I mean, there's a bunch here that I don't recognize. Let's see if there's the other hash types. We ran it and it got SHA-256, but it could just be a different one. Yeah, it just says SHA-256. I was going to say, I've been looking at a lot of crypto addresses recently, and that looks like a crypto address. Crypto addresses are 64 characters long and look like SHA-256 hashes. Oh, now this gives us much more. This is giving us Snefru. Is that in here? Snefru, 256. Let's see if that does it. It might be Snefru, 256, SHA-256, RipeMD, 256. I guess we have to kind of go through these. If I remove the format flag on John, it's going to claim that it doesn't have It doesn't know the type, hash type. You can try it. Yeah, see, it doesn't know the hash type. But it identifies... I guess I could just try all these different formats. I don't really trust this other website with all these ads. Format equals GOST. It did not find the other option. Well, we got there. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Hey, there's this obscure fucking hash type that nobody uses. So what is flag 3? My password for that job. We don't have any username, so we don't have SSH. What about Stego? Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course it's Stego. Okay, so this is just username boring and password, and this is just binary. So we can head over to CyberChef. Paste. Instead of from hex. From binary. I converted my password to binary in binary. Splendid. SSH. So it's 6496. Boring at... Are we finally going to get a shell? Is it happening, chat? $64.96 connection refused. 6498. Oh my god. Honestly, the room is kind of spinning right now, chat. I'm hitting a wall here. I'm hoping I can finish this box soon because I'm fucking tired. I gotta lay down after this. You have 1 minute before an AC-130 starts firing. Well, we don't want that. Don't give me the 105. The connections are monitored by government official. FBI, open up! Oh no. Then they could file a lawsuit against me, chat. Quick, long cat. Okay, long cat. Long cat. She very long. Please observe how long she is. That cat goes limp? No, she doesn't. She hates being held. Okay. Up, down, honey. Alrighty. So we have user.text. So it's probably rot13. It does not have rot13. Keep out or not? I'm a sign, not a cop. I'm so fucking tired. Oh, come on. HX tools. You could just do this in Cyber Chef as well. There you go. What is the hidden directory? Well, it looks like it starts in the root directory, so we can look there first. Nothing? I don't see a hidden directory. My answer is incorrect. What? Oh, this is the user flag. So what's the... Crack the hash. So I guess... What? What fucking... What flag did I miss, chat? I don't understand. Hidden direct... What hidden directory? I guess the... This? I don't like this room very much. What is flag 3? I don't know what flag 3 is supposed to be. I saw everything everywhere all at once. It was fucking great. Yeah, it might be a little strange. I mean, it's just very high energy. What flag am I missing, chat? It wants this too. Yeah, though this is the password is right here. What's the password? The password is, it was like that job or whatever. That password for that job or something. My password for that job is the password. What is the flag 3? What? What flag did I miss? I don't think it's just TryHackMe with the flag in there. Or I don't think it's just flag with the password in there. BreakSec bringing us 5 new cult initiates. Equivalent, Dalek-Sec to Chain AF. Jay is the human Klondike. Welcome to the All Has Red team. Thank you so much, BreakSec. I really do appreciate it. It's so kind of you. Spooky Fugboy and Dahananjeha. Thank you for the follows. All right, well, there's only one more flag after this. If we can just figure out what this flag is. Okay. Well, I guess that's probably the way to root, but I wasn't looking for that. I was going to look in here. Can I do recursive? We'll just do grep-tech R for recursive. Flag. Okay, well, I don't even know what this is in, but it looks like there's a flag we missed in one of these page sources, which is what I was expecting, given we were operating on pretty much purely web stuff up until now. Oh, Helen just... Oh, that's so kind of you, Helen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She just comes in and says, heck you. She's so sweet. Let's do Stream Raiders really quickly before I finish this up. I would also like to say heck you. Okay, well, now everyone's dog piling. Helen of Tor didn't even know I was streaming. She thought I was sleeping. Which would probably be a wiser activity. From here, we just, we escalate to root. Teddington and Technique with the most kills and most assists. Alright, we'll do some quick trivia. I'm just trying to think of a trivia question to ask. A good Newbie Tuesday hacker trivia. As always, please don't answer the trivia unless you're in the Stream Raiders battle. The whole point of this is to pick the winner of this 200 gold. Okay, if you're saying Captain Crunch and Config, you're automatically disqualified. Automatic disqualification. I'm thinking. I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm so fucking tired. Okay, what actual penetration testing tool does Trinity use in The Matrix Reloaded? Which actual penetration testing tool is used in The Matrix Reloaded? Okay, well, Maticus Maximus answered correctly the first time. So I guess I'll give it to him, despite the fact that he was technically... Okay, it's not... She does not use penis. You people are sick. Sick! I never place battle plans. I always just want to get back to the hacking. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, well, while I was looking for this last flag, we did see this. This mysecretcronjob.sh. It's owned by us. I will run his route. Okay, well, I wish the rest of the box was as straightforward as this part. Okay, so we can just put a simple reverse shell in here. You can put anything in here, and apparently we'll execute his route. It won't usually be this obvious. .2.54.81. What? My fucking cursor keeps freezing up. Okay. We go here. And we listen. So, if you wanted another way to find this, cron job besides just stumbling upon the file in this directory, the way would be to use PSpy. Search for PSpy on GitHub. You would have to upload the executable to the target and then run it to view the process. You can see the cron job as it runs. Biased towards mods? I was not biased towards the mods. I guess while we're waiting, we can go ahead and upload PSpy anyways. Oh my god, my head hurts. Oh, it looks like we got our root shell. But let's run PSpy anyways, just so I can demonstrate it, because this is Newbie Tuesday. Okay. I'm just checking to see if this has no exec here. If it said no exec, then we would have to do a different directory. Okay. We'll let PSpy get started. So he thinks he's clever and is just heading the flag, but there we go. And there we go. So we can exit out. We have root access now. We can exit out of here. And here's this cron job running. You can see that the cron tab is executing, that UID 0 is executing mysecretcronjob.sh using bash. Any questions about that? You could also do cat etc cron tab. It might be in there and it might not be. It is actually in here. Root has its own like hidden cron tab. So in this case, you can just cat out the cron tab and it's just written right in here. So it would have been easy to find. It would have been easy just to do that. But root has its own private cron tab that we wouldn't be able to necessarily read. And in that case, you would need PSpy. Okay, well, that is. He makes it look easy, dude. I was on the struggle bus today. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh God, I gotta go to bed, guys. Let's find. I'll answer a few questions. I'll stick around a little bit, but I'm seriously gonna pass out if I don't go lie down soon. I'm looking to see who is streaming. It's just, this is a really tough week on me because my sleep schedule is so fucked up. Damn it, I don't have anyone to raid. You can raid RWXROB? I'm not familiar with that person. He's just out walking. He's not doing infosec. Sorry for stupid joke. What stupid joke? You're fine, Sorovi. I don't remember why is your sleep schedule fucked up? Because I'm on a night assessment this week. Meaning I'm working, my work hours are between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. So or 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. I should say. So I'm working when most people are sleeping. So essentially my sleep schedule is inverted, and it's even worse because during my normal work day, there's still meetings I'm expected to be at. So I can't even just work at night and sleep during the day. I have to be up for meetings. So basically I sleep in the afternoon. 100 Tiggle. Thank you so much for the 402 Tiggle biddies. Thank you so much, Breaksec. One of the most common footholds. Make it sound like it's 95% physical. It's physical and fishing. It's physical, it's fishing, and it's insider threats. It's those three. It's a toss-up between those three. Some manner of social engineering is the most common way. Well, there's no one really streaming right now. Unless I wanted to raid fucking like an Elden Ring streamer or something, which I don't really want to. Let's see if there's... This guy writing a virus in Bash? But it's a foreign language. Where this is an English language stream, and I want to send you to somebody who also does English. I stopped playing Elden Ring for your stream. I put over 200 hours into Elden Ring, so I feel you there. How many of your engagements start as an assumed breach? I'd say a little over half. Most clients understand. Most clients who want a red team assessment will understand that it's not a matter of if a person is going to get an adversary is going to get access. It's a matter of when. So they often just decide to skip the whole phishing or physical assessment thing and just go straight to an assumed breach scenario. But some of them still want to do the phishing, just to be as realistic as possible. I guess we're gonna do Savitar. He's a foreign language, but I don't have anyone else to raid at the moment. I think he's Portuguese. Feel free to correct me on that. Okay, let's do him then. I need to go lie down. If you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to me on... please feel free to reach out to me on Discord or via email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I am planning on streaming on Thursday, assuming that I don't feel like complete ass. And we're going to do... what's the most recent retired Hack the Box machine? What's that Hack the Box machine that retired most recently? It was recommended to me because it's Active Directory. Is it search? Let me double check. Can someone share the Discord link? Yes. 1 second. There's the Discord link in chat. Retired machines. Search, it's hard rated and it's Windows. I think it's got to be this, right? Yeah, it says Active Directory. It says Network, Active Directory, PowerShell, Pass the Hash, AsRep Roasting. So, this is the box. This is the box right here. We're doing this on Thursday if I feel up to it. Go to bed tonight knowing a little bit more than you did yesterday. I'll see you guys again when the stars are right.